Hey guys, I missed you so much last week and I'm bummed we can't be together again this week. But I'm glad that you guys get to watch me on TV or whatever you're watching me on. And I'm excited to see you guys later for presentations. So I thought we would start class with a Bible verse that actually the Essentials teacher did last week, and I thought it was perfect for right now. So it's James 2-4, and it says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." And I thought that was perfect for as we're kind of getting towards the end of our school year. It's really important that we persevere and finish this school year all the way through. I know things are different and maybe it's hard to finish when you're at home and you're not in the class, but it's still really important to do all of our school stuff like we normally would. So we're going to persevere through. And let's quick pray and then we'll start our lesson, okay? So, dear Jesus, thank you so much for allowing us to still meet together for school virtually. I'm so thankful that we're all doing well, and I pray that you protect us during this time and still let us have a great, amazing end of the school year, and let everybody learn and persevere and mature as we finish out these last couple weeks of school. Amen. All right, so we're going to start with geography. So today we're doing Oceania, and we have Australia, Great Barrier Reef, New Zealand, Papua New Guinea, and Indonesia. So now I'll say it and then you guys say it with me, all right? All right, Oceania.
Oceania.
Australia.
Australia.
Great Barrier Reef.
Great Barrier Reef.
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Papua New Guinea.
Papua New Guinea.
Indonesia.
Indonesia.
Good job. All right. So now everybody grab your map. And first we'll look at the colored map of the whole world. So we're on this one right here. All right. And let's grab our marker. And we're in Oceania. So we're going to be right down here. Our first one is Australia. So Australia, we did that when we did our 7 continents, remember? So it's right down here. It's this big yellow one. Australia. Can you say Australia?
Australia.
Very good. All right, and then next we have the Great Barrier Reef.
Great Barrier Reef.
Very good, which is right there. That's all underwater. That's all of our coral reefs, and it's big and pretty with all the fish. So Australia, Great Barrier Reef, and then what? New Zealand. So that's these 2 small islands down here. Can you say New Zealand?
New Zealand. New Zealand.
Very good. All right. Then Papua New Guinea. New Guinea. New Guinea? New Guinea?
Papua New Guinea,
New Guinea.
I think.
Is this little light pink one right here. Do you see it? Papua New Guinea.
Papua New Guinea.
All right. And then last one is Indonesia. Indonesia. So look at all these little islands in here. Indonesia. Ooh, that's a lot of outlining. All in there. All right. Now, once we're done with that side, we can open up to our blank view, and we're going to do the same thing but on our blank map, okay? So we're going to start with Australia. Australia.
Australia.
Thank you. This big one right here. Right, and then the Great Barrier Reef. Remember, that was right here, right next to Australia, right there. Great Barrier Reef. Can you say that?
Great Barrier Reef.
Very good. And New Zealand. Oh, I'm
New
using
Zealand.
New Zealand. It's these two little islands down here. New Zealand. Right. Papua New Guinea.
Papua New Guinea.
Half right here of this island,
Papua New Guinea.
right above Australia.
Guinea.
And then last is Indonesia, which was these right in here. All right, so we're all done with geography. You can mark that one out. And what do you want to do next? Samantha. History. She wants to do history. This week's history is tell me about the fall of communism. In 1989, the communist dictators began to fall in Eastern Europe when Soviet General Secretary Gorbachev refused to send them military aid. All right, so I'm going to say, tell me about
Tell me about
the fall of communism.
the fall of communism.
Good job. All right, you're going to say, in 1989,
In 1989,
the communist dictators
the communist dictators
began to fall.
began to fall.
Good job. In Eastern Europe.
In Eastern Europe.
So we're making our E's. Eastern Europe. All right. So let's start that again. In 1989,
In 1989,
the communist dictators
the communist dictators
began to fall
began to fall
in Eastern Europe.
in Eastern Europe.
Very good. All right. When Soviet General
When Soviet General
Secretary Gorbachev
Secretary Gorbachev
refused
refused
to send military aid.
to send military aid.
Very good. Let's do it from the beginning one more time before we do our song, okay? So tell me about
Tell me about
the fall of communism.
the fall of communism.
In 1989,
In 1989,
the communist dictators
the communist dictators
began to fall
began to fall
in Eastern Europe.
in Eastern Europe.
When Soviet General
When Soviet General
Secretary Gorbachev
Secretary Gorbachev
refused to send
refused to send
military aid.
military aid.
Very good. All right, let's listen to the song while we practice our hand motions. I hope all you guys are standing up just like me to do this, okay?
Just like me.
You can stay right there. All right, ready? Make sure you're standing.
Week 22. Tell me about the fall of communism. In 1989, the communist dictators began to fall in Eastern Europe when Soviet General Secretary Gorbachev refused to send them military aid.
Military aid. It's slow. It's gonna be like a march. 1989, communist dictators began to fall in Eastern Europe with Soviet General Secretary Gorbachev refused to send military aid. 1989, communist dictators began to fall in Eastern Europe when Soviet General Secretary Gorbachev refused to send the military aid. Very good. All right. And just like that, we're already done with history.
Can I mark it off?
So we've done geography, we've done history,
And now we're
and
doing math.
Uriah, what do you want to do next?
Math.
Math. He did say math. That's funny that you guys heard him too. Math. The commutative law of addition. The commutative law of addition says A plus B equals B plus A. All right, so we're going to practice saying that real quick. Say the commutative law
The commutative law
of addition
of addition
states
states
A
A
plus B
plus B
equals
equals
B
B
plus A.
plus A.
Very good. All right, how about we'll do our math exercise again. Should we punch?
Let's do jumping jacks.
Well, Uriah picked math, and I bet he would want to punch. So that's what we're going to do. All right, so we're going to say the commutative law
The commutative law
of addition states
of addition states
A plus B
A plus B
equals
equals
B plus A.
B plus A.
Very good. All right, what should we do next?
That
No, we got to do another math exercise with that one.
one. Mouse. Push up.
No, how about, did you say you want to do jumping jacks?
Yeah.
All right, let's do
Rally
jumping jacks.
Can I go?
We're not doing voices, we're doing that math exercise. All right, ready?
And
The
just-
commutative law
The commutative law
of addition states
of addition states
A plus B
A plus B
equals
equals
B plus A.
equals B plus A.
Very good. All right.
Can I mark it
And last one.
Push-ups.
We're not doing push-ups. You guys always want me to do push-ups.
Can
All right.
one stand?
Nope. We are going to stand on one leg like this. All right. So ready? The commutative law
The commutative law
of addition states
of addition states
A plus B
A plus B
equals
equals
B plus A.
B plus A.
Very good. All right. Now we're going to do, notice these two are the same. The only thing that's different, here we have a plus sign, and here we have a multiplication sign. All right, so we're going to say the commutative law
The commutative law
of multiplication states
of multiplication states
A times B
A times B
equals
equals
B times A.
B times A.
Very good. All right, we're going to do the same math exercise again. So what did we start with?
Punches.
Punches. All right, so we're going to do punches again. So hopefully you guys are all standing for our punches because we don't sit down and punch. We have to be standing, right? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so the commutative law
The commutative law
of multiplication states
of multiplication states
A times B
A times B
equals
equals
B times A.
B times A.
Good job. All right. What was the second thing? Jumping jacks?
Yeah.
All right. The commutative law of multiplication states A times B
A times B
equals
equals
B times A.
B times A.
Good
I
job.
think we were doing this
Oh, that's right. I stood on my right leg the first time. Didn't I? Yeah. So this time I'm going to stand on my left leg. Right? Did I stand on my right leg? I don't know. It feels like it. All right, so I'm going to stand on this one. I might be doing the same thing. The commutative law
Commutative law
of multiplication states
of multiplication states
A times B
A times B
equals
equals
B times A.
B times A.
How long can you stand like this?
1 inch hours.
Oh, we're done with math. Good job. All right. All right. Claire, what do you want to do next? There's English or English. She said English. All right, we're going to do English then. All right, so we have coordinating conjunctions. And it spells out the word fan boys. For and nor, but or yet so. All right, so I'm going to say it and then you guys are going to say it with me, okay? Coordinating conjunctions.
Coordinating conjunctions.
Okay, and we'll answer and we'll say, some coordinating conjunctions are
Some coordinating conjunctions are
for
for
and
and
nor,
nor,
but
but
or
or
yet
yet
so.
so.
All right, now we're going to try saying them in some silly voices. Silly voices. All right, Gabriel, what silly voice do you want to do? An old man voice? Oh my goodness. He said he wants to sound like an old man.
Oh.
All right, well, let me take my teeth out. I'll put them over here. I have no teeth now. You have your teeth out? All right, take your teeth out. We're going to say coordinating conjunctions. Some coordinating conjunctions are
Some coordinating conjunctions are
for
for
and
and
nor,
nor,
but
but
or
or
yet
but
so.
so.
So that gets whistling.
So.
All right, I'm gonna put my teeth back in.
Put them back in.
Okay. Annie, what voice do you want to do?
I think sassy. She's gonna say fancy.
She said she wants to plug her nose and talk like this.
Hello.
So let's all plug our nose. All right, and let's say coordinating conjunctions.
Coordinating conjunctions.
Some coordinating conjunctions are
Coordinating conjunctions are
for
for
and
and
nor,
nor,
but
but
or
or
yet
yet
so.
so.
All right, good job. Unplug your nose.
I'm gonna put my nose back in.
All right, last one.
Fancy.
Let's see, Sam, what voice do you want to do?
Fancy.
He did say fancy. He said he wants to do a fancy voice. He actually said British, but I don't want to try and sound British, so we're just going to sound fancy like a British person. So we're going to say coordinating conjunctions.
Coordinating conjunctions.
Some coordinating conjunctions are
Some coordinating conjunctions are
for
for
and nor,
no,
but
but
or yet. So. Good job. All right, and we're done with English.
Can I read it?
I'm going to mark it out there. All right, so now we have our new board with our last 3 subjects. And Merritt, what subject do you want to do? Science, Latin, or timeline?
Science.
She picked Latin.
What?
My favorite.
Latin.
It's Merritt's favorite too. She just said so. All right. Latin, we're doing first conjugation endings, pluperfect tense. So we did this last week too. Do you guys remember, what do we think of when we hear pluperfect?
A drum.
Yes, I was going to give you a hint, but you already knew. All right, yes, we think of a drum, and we go arum, aris, arit, aramis, aritus, errant. All right, so now I'll say and then you guys say. So first conjugation, pluperfect tense.
Conjugation, pluperfect tense.
Arum,
Arum,
aras,
Eras,
erat,
Erat,
aramis,
Aramis,
aritus,
Aritis,
errant.
Errant.
Very good. All right, should we march like we're drummers in a drum line and sing it? All right, we're gonna. Will you do it with me, please? And will you guys do it with me too? All right, here we go. Arum, aris, arit, aramis, aritus, errant. First conjugation, pluperfect tense. All right, how about this time we drum while we do it? You can sit. Ready? All right. Arum, aris, arit, aramis, aritus, errant. First conjugation, pluperfect tense. All right, good job. And that's Latin. Let's mark that one out. Latin.
Latin.
All right. Let's see. Let's pick on Samantha again. What you want to do, Sam? You want to do science or timeline?
Science.
She said science. Science.
Timeline.
She said science, Miss Jamie, science. All right, science. What are some ways light is observed? Reflection,
Reflection.
refraction,
Refraction.
spectrum,
Spectrum.
wave,
Wave.
particle.
Particle.
Okay, so we're going to say some ways light is observed.
Light is
Observed
observed.
is reflection.
Reflection.
So it's like I'm looking in a mirror. Reflection.
Reflection.
Refraction.
Refraction.
Refraction bends the light. So reflection, refraction, spectrum,
Spectrum.
wave,
Wave.
particle.
Particle. Spectrum.
This time, let's do it like it's a secret. Like we know what it is, but we don't want anyone else to hear us.
I don't want it.
Okay, so, hey, do you want to stand with me? Okay. So we're going to say, what are some ways light is observed?
What are some ways light is observed?
Some ways light is observed
Some ways light is observed.
are reflection, Now, should we do it loud, like we want everybody to know the answer? Yeah? Yeah! All right. What are some ways light is observed?
What are some ways light is observed?
Some ways light is observed are
Some ways light is observed are
reflection,
reflection,
refraction,
refraction,
spectrum,
spectrum,
wave,
wave,
particle.
particle.
Good job. All right, and that's science already.
Yeah, bye-bye.
It's going so fast.
Bye-bye. Are we leaving?
All right, last thing. We're almost done with new grammar. All we have left is timeline. Okay. North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
The Korean War.
The Korean War.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Martin Luther King Jr.
and the Civil Rights Movement.
and the Civil Rights Movement.
Jim and Elizabeth Elliot,
Jim and Elizabeth Elliot,
missionaries to Ecuador.
missionaries to Ecuador.
The Antarctic Treaty.
The Antarctic Treaty.
The Vietnam War.
The Vietnam War.
U.S. astronauts walk
U.S. astronauts walk
on the moon.
on the moon.
All right, so we're going to go North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
Treaty Organization.
Very good. The Korean War.
The Korean War.
All right. So we did North Atlantic, so we're pointing to the north. North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
Treaty Organization.
And then do our K. The Korean War.
The Korean War.
Okay. Make an M. Martin Luther King Jr.
Martin Luther King Jr.
and the Civil Rights Movement.
and the Civil Rights Movement.
Yes. Jim.
Jim
Let's make a J. Jim and Elizabeth
and Elizabeth
Elliot,
Elliot,
missionaries to Ecuador. Spreading the word. They're not kissing, they're spreading the word. Missionaries to Ecuador. All right, so let's start at the beginning. North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
The Korean War.
The Korean War.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Martin Luther King Jr.
and the Civil Rights Movement.
and the Civil Rights Movement.
Jim and Elizabeth Elliot,
Jim and Elizabeth Elliot.
missionaries to Ecuador.
Missionaries to Ecuador.
The Antarctic Treaty.
The Antarctic Treaty.
Oh, it's called the Antarctic Treaty.
Good thing I
All right. The Vietnam War
The Vietnam War.
and U.S. astronauts walk the moon.
U.S. astronauts walk the moon, just like Chicago.
So let's do it one more time before we listen to it with our music. North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
The Korean War.
The Korean War.
Martin Luther King Jr. and the Civil Rights Movement.
Martin Luther King Jr. and the Civil Rights Movement.
Jim and Elizabeth Elliot, missionaries to Ecuador.
Missionaries to Ecuador.
The Antarctic Treaty.
The Antarctic Treaty.
The Vietnam War.
Vietnam War.
U.S. astronauts walk the moon. All right. Let's listen with our song, okay? And let's all make sure we're standing up and we all do it together, okay?
Wait.
All right, stand up so you can do it with us.
North
Atlantic Treaty Organization, the Korean War, Luther King Jr. and the Civil Rights Movement, and Elizabeth Elliot, missionaries to Ecuador, Atlantic Treaty, the Vietnam War, U.S. astronauts walk on the moon. Good job. All right, we're going to do it one more time. Maybe 2 more times, because Maxine seems to really want to practice. Treaty Organization, the Korean War, Luther King Jr. and the Civil Rights Movement, Elizabeth Elliot, missionaries to Ecuador, Atlantic Treaty, the Vietnam War, U.S. astronauts walk on the moon. Are you going to do it one more time? Yeah. All right, let's do it one more time. All right, last one. I want it to be really good. Make it count, okay?
Okay.
Do all the hand motions with me.
Yeah, Autumn.
And say it loud.
Autumn, do it.
Atlantic Treaty Organization, the Korean War, Luther King Jr. and the Civil Rights Movement, and Elizabeth Elliot, missionaries in Ecuador, the Antarctic Treaty, the Vietnam War, U.S. astronauts walk on the moon.
Moon.
All right, good job, and we're all done with new grammar.
Again.
That's awesome. So I'll see you guys in a minute for science.
A month for science.